sponsors.
New Aeric Advanced plug-in with anti-fading technology for fragrance.
And welcome back to No Filters. You're really show everers. Go check out Cali Buds. He's on tour right now. What was that? And I'm blind to you. Hate us. Wow. And I'm blind to you. Hate us. This is original. Wow. Hey, I'm blind to you. Hate us. Hate us. This is original. Hate us. A little rain out here. Hate us. This is original. Wow. I'm blind to you. Hate this. This is original. Catch him when he's on tour now. I think he was in Florida. Or he was in Florida. Yeah, but today's the 21st, I think. I'm blind to you. I'm blind to you. We're rocking out. I'm blind to you. Hate us. Perfect way to start off New Filter. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of No Filter, the realest show, hands down. We don't got FCC on our ass. We don't got no elites telling us what to do. We got none of that. And while we're filming, I got a phone call live. So hold on 1 second. My bad, I'm filming. Cool beans. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of No Filter. Pardon me, the first video, I had a phone call. Which I'm still on the phone call now. That's what we do at No Filter. We do not edit shit. So it's going to be a quick download. Long story short, if anybody is a creator or they're going on a self-development journey and you're starting to get noticed, and you realize your own support team that you thought in your mind, you're what is it called? Imaginary friends. You remember when we were kids, we had imaginary friends? They weren't imaginary, all right? They were actually real. Because when you're a kid, you see spirits. But that's another time for another topic. What I'm saying is, I don't have many friends or family that support what I'm doing now. And you always hear the famous story when you become famous that you have to leave your own hometown. You remember Noriega said that shit to fucking Takeoff right before tragically that happened. He said the same thing to the young Dolph tragically before that happened on, what's the show? Drink Champs. If you know, you know, right? So I'm moving the fuck out of my city. All right, I'm getting out of here. Okay, so whoever was counting on me as a meal ticket or whatever, as that gullible guy, no longer. You have no more access to me. I'm changing my number. I'm doing all that. You have no more access to me. Like true celebrities do, you know what I'm saying? You call them, you get the secretary and the gatekeepers. Oh, I'm going to have a whole bunch of gatekeepers. Everyone that thought they could call me and I was that guy that always picked up the phone. You remember that? I was that guy. You call Alonzo, he's always picking up. And that's where you guys fucked me over too. You fucked me over. I wouldn't let the phone ring once. I would pick up that fast. And everyone subconsciously knew Alonzo would pick up for me all the time. I got a lot of weed or a little weed, I'm good. I was a trick for that. I was a slut for all that weed you gave me. All the little crumbs you gave me, I was selling myself out for that. It feels good to tell the truth. I was a trick for weed. I didn't pay rent for weed. I didn't buy food for weed. I had weed that dictated my actions. You damn right. I couldn't believe I said that. Shoulders looking at me was like, you told them that? Yes, I did. There would be bills that needed to get paid, and I would buy weed first. Yep, true. Damn right. Mic drop. That's right. What else you gonna say about me? I was a weed head. That's why a lot of my bills didn't get paid. Yep. And I chased ass every weekend because I thought that was more important. I was a loser. With the big L. All right, I was the loser. Yeah, that's who I was. Damn, he really said that? Yes, because I'm the shit. Just like you are. Once you realize all the shit that's on your skin still, you rip that off, then you are the shit. Well, you know, it's an oxymoron, but you know what I mean by being the shit. You're awesome. You're unique. Look at your hand. Look at your fingerprint. Does anyone else duplicate that? Does anyone else have your same fingerprint? No, that means you're special. God made you to stand out, not blend in. Come on now. But we're going to wrap this up before I go on my diatribe and do a monologue and shit. Or a soliloquy, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you guys notice that you have fake people around you and they just want your wealth and shit, cut them off. You feel energies. So it doesn't matter what's coming out their mouth. You feel it from your gut. If you know, you know. That's why I'm not even going to say it like that. You can put anyone in front of me right now, and I promise you, money, you can bet me whatever. I promise you I can tell you what's going on with that person. Anybody. Doesn't matter if they speak a different language. I'll look at your body language. I'll read your energies. Okay. Bet. And I had that talent since I was young. My dad was like, oh, okay. I would stop so many people from going in certain directions. That don't feel right. Yeah, right, Alonzo. And then you go there, and then you get your leg broken. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tried to tell you. You know, I tried to tell you. I'm that dude. So you better utilize me as best as you can, but it's going to be a fee now. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Fat Joe, I love the fact that you said that back in the day during the verses or something. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. I got a blank check. So yeah, you can't, I have no price. Someone ended on that. I can't wait to move away from here. You guys gonna miss me, but I ain't gonna miss you. That's basically what it is. It hurts my heart to even say that. I'm not gonna miss nobody that didn't give the same reciprocation I did. All the girls that are on vacation, I called and said, I'll help you, Alonzo. Stay on vacation. Yep, stay and enjoy it. And you know damn well every time you call me, oh, Alonzo, I love the way you talk to me. You make me feel so good. I got receipts. And now, hey, cool. Do you? I still will love you from afar. But you guys took advantage of me and you put 13,000 daggers in my back that I still have. So I'm not gripey. I'm just saving millions of people for being gullible asshole like I was. Is that even the right thing to say? No, a gullible nice guy. Because we live in a devil's world now that we're washing away the residuals of the devil effect, right? The venom symbiote, we're washing that away. But that world was where everything bad is cool and everything good is whack. You can't even be an innocent boyfriend. That's looked at as laughable. You only have one girlfriend? You don't have mistresses? You ain't cheating? Every TV show you see that shit. It's cool to cheat. It's cool to slap a bitch. It's cool to be violent before you make love, which I don't even call that making love. I call that forceful rape. That's rape what we seeing on TV. That's rape. That's exactly what it is. I would look at that shit when I was young. I was like, I don't do that to women. I don't need to get all violent with women. I never. What the fuck is this? It's crazy. It's rape. That's what we seeing on TV. But Hollywood wants you to fucking indoctrinate that in your programs. This is how you get a woman. You push her around a little bit. You slap her. She slaps you back. And then you guys are on the table and you're pushing away everything. And then you're making love. That's bullshit. Oh, man, it's not bullshit. That's reality, actually. That shit really happens. So let me correct myself. I just wasn't one of those guys. Them S&M cats. I used to date this girl. Like, I'm going to these S&M clubs. And what the fuck is S&M? Sadistic man. I don't even know what to say because she told me that. She was like, okay, you're a man. I forgot what she said she was. A dominatrix or something. I know a few of them. Them girls was, they were right, but yeah, I ain't have no woman with fucking 9-inch heels stepping on my sack and like, all right, no, and dog leashes and shit making you bark. What the fuck is that? That's white folk shit. That's white folk shit. And I love all y'all, but you know damn well that's some white folk shit. Barking and what the fuck? Licking her feet and shit. What the fuck y'all niggas doing? There's no filter. And niggas actually means king, so I can use that word. I just don't like using it. See? You don't know your origins, do you? Exactly. I love every one of you again. I don't even know if I'm going to do another episode because this is my therapy. Instead of me slapping a bitch, I come in here and I look like a fucking fool. But then you guys hit me back. It's like, no, that wasn't foolish. I liked it. I needed it. I couldn't say that to my husband because he was Debo. He would have beat my ass. But with the power you gave me, the battery in my back, I beat the big brakes off him. I was like, you damn right, beat the brakes off that abuser. Beat the brakes off him. And give me an address if you don't have the balls to do it. I'll beat the brakes off any abuser. Any abuser that's messing with my women or my youth, I will beat the brakes off them. Take this timestamp too. Oh, I'm going to take it to court. You're threatening. Oh, no, sir. I'm defending my youth. That's my responsibility. I'm an elder. I will beat the brakes off any abusive person out there. Say I won't. Okay, then. You see these little scars on my knuckle right here? This is from College Park Route 1 when Duke just beat the Terps. I was at a college game, and they always had this thing on Route 1 at the fraternities. They would have bonfires and shit, but when Duke beat us, there would be a whole bunch of drunk people out in the streets fighting and just causing an example, whatever. Long story short, I was walking to my man, what's his name? Giovanni's house. He lived in a frat house. And some guy was talking to some woman all sideways, like, fuck you, bitch. And this and I was like, who the fuck you talking to? He said, I'm talking to you, or her. I was like, I said something. I grabbed the girl up and said, go ahead, come with me. And fuck you, too. He said, I'm a rugby player. I said, I don't give a fuck, bring your squad. And I walked inside my boy Giovanni's house with some random girl. And they're like, who is she? I was like, well, she was getting abused outside. We sat down, smoking. And then this dude had the balls to walk in Giovanni's house. He's like, well, fuck you and your nigga. He said something. He called me basically a nigga without calling me that. It was me, Mike Gensler, Giovanni, and that girl. We all looked at each other without saying nothing. And Giovanni looked at me and gave me the nod of approval. He said, go out there and beat the brakes off him. So I went right outside. I said, what? I grabbed his collar, punched him 5 times like the punching sock and robots. You know them little things? I punched the brakes off this rugby player. He swung, right? He had my collar. I ducked like a cartoon character. I swear to God. I ducked. It was like, Schubitz. He was holding my shirt, and I was bare chest, and I hit him right in the like, hey, hey. And then my boy Ruben ran down the street from another party we were at. He's like, so what's up? And he see me beating the brakes off this dude in the middle of Route 1. And then I was drinking too, right? So after I whooped his ass, I had a whole bunch of people looking at me. I was like, oh, shit. I had to throw up. So instead of fucking throwing up I threw up on that bitch. I was like, ugh! Right on his chest. Everybody's like, oh, shit. And this big-ass muscular dude in the background was like, oh, that's fucked up. And I said, then what? Talk to me. He's like, all right. Like Debo, that dude that came to get his bike back. And his father was like, I think Debo said, you want something too, old man? He's like, no. Get your ass in the car. What you messing with these grown folks? Yeah. That motherfucker was more chiseled than I am. I looked at him with the dead look. I was like, you want something too? He was like, nah. We went back at Giovanni's house. Oh, and I pissed on that guy's hat too. I was a foul cat back then. Pissed on his visor. And then everybody picked him up off the streets, dragged him across the street back to his house. Then the next day, he comes back to Giovanni's house with that same visor I pissed on. And all the dry pisses on his visor. And me and Mike Gensler, because we both pissed on that shit. We looked at each other and died laughing. He's like, I'm so sorry for last night. Man, I didn't. You damn right. I beat your ass and you got humbled, didn't you? And his teeth were in my knuckles. Because my whole hand was swollen the next day. I was showing my brother Cliff and his wife now, Stephanie. She said, what happened to you? I said, I had to beat the brakes out of a fucking rugby player for disrespecting some random woman. I'm that dude. I don't like disrespect. Yeah. So, disrespect any of my ladies or these kids, the industry, you elites. You mislead them again, say it's all about talent, and then you want them to drop their pants and shit behind a closed door or get on some casting couch. I'll jump on that casting couch with you. The lights will be off. You think it's a little kid. You turn on the lights as my ass with scissors, and I'm going to cut all your little parts off. And I'll tell you that right again. Check this timestamp. Fuck with my youth again. Fuck with my women again. Fuck with anybody that's here for God again. See what I do to your ass. All right, then. Love you guys. I love you ladies. Welcome back. Well, actually, I'm exiting, but if you tuned in late, this is No Filter, the realest show ever, hands down. We have no FCC. We have no elite people. We have nobody saying, hey, Alonzo, you can't say that. You're going to ruffle feathers. We love ruffling feathers because guess what that does? That changes algorithms. That's a barbershop conversation. That's a dinner table conversation. So you guys can oppose the pros and cons of it. And then hopefully you find in the middle, hey, Alonzo had some good old common grounds. That's all it's about. Mic drop. That boy good. Spiritual cooking. Beer. Yeah, that part. Bare-chested Conan, a.k.a. I'm the man. Watch me cook. I love you. Ladies, hit me up on the DMs if you want. That's my left shoulder saying that. He's in the cage. Shut the fuck up. We just defending these ladies and now he wants to rub you down. That's fucked up. I'm a fucked up guy though, but that's why I do these videos, all right? I have some good traits and I have some nasty, ugly traits, don't I? So, leave it in the comments. Say, you a nasty motherfucker. Put them in that bitch. I want to read all that shit. It makes me a better person in the morning. But I love you guys. Air kisses. And collective, I hope I see your videos tonight. I want to see some of my baddie Charlie Angels out there telling me what I need to know. I didn't know I had a past life in fucking Egypt and shit. That's wild. But I'm having dreams about that shit. That's why cats always are loving me. That's what last night. I was like, why am I always at my stepmom's house? And all the cats are always gravitating around me. Bastet, you know what I'm saying? Nubis and shit? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, baby. So I love you tremendously. Thank you. Because I was about to get with some wrong women, too. I was about to go back to my ex. You see that? I was about to go back to my ex the other day. And she said, all right, then, fine, peace. I was like, damn. You don't say that, I'm not embarrassed. She said, then fuck off then, basically. And I was like, God damn, all right then. But God said, that's right. I'm glad I'm removing things from your life that doesn't make sense because I'm going to give you your soulmate. And after she told me to fuck off, later on that night, one of my baddies told me she had a dream of Anubis and yada yada. If you know, you know. And then I did some research. I was like, oh my God, past life. It's great to meet each other again. It's the fucking movie, The Mummy. That's what I'm saying.
Some water and
Oh.
I'll get them in a minute.
Bet. It's the movie, The Mummy. Every movie I've seen in my life, once you know, you know. It's a download, you know? And I'm like, why did I watch The Mummy so much and why was I so gravitated to it? Because I have a similar story. They try to kill you, they take your wife, and they separate you and yada yada. They try to erase your history. That's what happened. But I'll leave you guys on that cliff note. I love each and every one of you for the 15,000th time. And tune back in for another episode of No Filter. Be yourselves. If you're doing the good and you notice your friends and your family don't support you, leave your hometown ASAP because they're just waiting to catch you. Hey, can I get $1 million though? Hey, remember that one time? Oh, hell no. I'm going to pay back the people I owe. I didn't get here on my own. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. And the people that helped me out to get here, when I'm on the side of the roads and all that type of shit, those people, oh yeah, they're going to have stupid Christmas stuffing stockers, whatever you call them. Stupid. I may just send them $1 million in the middle of the night. I'm on my anniversary. Well, then you get a fucking $1 million. Be mad at me. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I told my boy Alan. He's like, you know you owe me $1 million. And I was like, is that it? I only owe you $1 million? All right, then I'm getting off good. Because I got unlimited wealth. Just $1 million. Oh, you sure? You just want $1 million? Here you go then. So it don't matter, baby. Don't matter with me. I don't even look at money. That's why I give you guys this information for free. I don't say, hey, I'm charging. No, I don't. Because God got me covered. She got me covered. So we're good here. But I love you guys. And I'll see you back another time. Take care.